Hello, welcome to our small but really, really cozy room where we're gonna have a little talk today about your organization, VuJu.
Yes,
Super
thank you.
happy to have you here with us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Maybe let's start with the little introduction of you. So, short description of who you are even and why we're having you here.
Okay,
Amazing.
you want to start?
Hi, everybody. I'm Hannah. I'm chair of VuJu. I'm South African Portuguese, and I study a physiotherapy master's at the VU.
And I'm Zoe. I'm the secretary of VuJu. I'm Israeli American, and I study biomedical sciences.
Okay.
Bachelor's, yeah.
Yes, important to
Yes,
to
clarify.
mention. All right. So right now maybe moving on to the introduction of your organization, VuJu, because I do believe that some people might still not be really familiar with this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rather new initiative of yours. So can you introduce your organization to us in a minute or so?
Yeah.
You want to start us off?
Yeah, sure. So we started kind of officially in October. There was talks about it last year, but that was before Hannah and I were involved. And we just thought it would be important to make the community the Jewish community at the VU known, because we don't all know each other. We know each other via, but like to have a place that everyone can really come together and like no matter how religious you are or not, just like as a people kind of. To have a space at campus and
Exactly, like a safe space to kind of bring all of the people at the VU that identify with the Jewish community, no matter where you are in the spectrum. There's always a place for you at VuJu.
Yeah.
We run events that are like social, also some religious events, like things that really kind of go into all of the happenings regarding like the social kind of aspects of being Jewish, but also like the cultural aspects and like understanding our different identities and how they intersect with each other.
Yeah, I mean also just like going to restaurants together or bars or whatever, and all the fun stuff as well. Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of having a place for us all to be together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, sounds amazing. All right. And from what I remember from the most recent update I got, you're still not officially recognized. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true. The university knows about us, and I can't remember what the status is exactly, but
There's
we're
like
still
3 steps, and we're in like step 2.
Yeah, like we're getting there,
Yes.
but also because we're a minority, it's more difficult for us to get as many members as it's needed. It's harder to do advertising and stuff as well because it's a very specific community.
Yeah.
Slowly we're getting there, and I think more people are hearing about us and getting to know us. So
I feel like we also like find people like all the time, like
Yeah.
oh, you're brand new, or like oh, you have a friend of a friend, or something like that. So we're growing very fast.
yeah,
like,
each event there's like
brand
many
new
new faces.
which is really cool. And I think that it's especially cool because again, like we all know each other, but like some people don't know each other just yet, and it's cool how like they really intersect with everything.
Yeah,
and how
we
like
also met through
VuJu,
through this,
which is really cute. Yeah,
and now we're very close.
Yeah.
And like so was the
that's
rest of the
amazing.
board.
it was
so,
like it instantly clicked with a lot of us.
Yeah.
Like we just really wanted this space to exist.
yeah.
And so it just kind of happened naturally, and now we're all really good friends. So it's not really like we're doing the work. It's kind of like we're just making
Planning
things
hangouts
happen.
with
with people that we
yeah.
All right. Moving on to social media for a second.
Shout out Kelly.
So-
Kelly's our social media like beautiful butterfly. We love her so much. So shout out to Kelly.
Okay, Kelly, this is a question for you. But yes, since Kelly is not with us. So in your very first Instagram post, you stated, "Our goal is to create a space where everyone feels welcome, connected, and empowered." And I just wanted to know, is there any specific instance or purpose that made you choose those 3 adjectives to, spread with the student community of VU?
I'm going to start with the word welcome, just because I feel like that's the best kind of way to start and like say hello to an organization. By saying the word welcoming, I think we've wanted to focus on the fact that like we're brand new. We are for newer students because like me and Zoe weren't even involved in this last year. And it was kind of, we didn't have an Instagram, so it was kind of like our way to say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
You wanna
Yeah,
go?
and the second word was Empowered?
Connected.
Oh, connected. Okay. Yeah. So actually, at the university in general, like the university doesn't know what religion people are, like when you sign up or when you enroll. Sorry.
Yeah.
And so when I first came here last year, I didn't really know any Jewish students at the VuJu. Like I have Jewish friends from before, but not that I met here. And so I think that we really wanted to start this initiative to just connect all of the Jewish students that are at the VuJu. And, you know, if you don't know somebody, if you don't happen to have a Jewish person in your class, that you can still meet people and just kind of form a community at campus.
Yeah, 100%. Remind me what's the third word?
And empowered?
Empowered. I think that, I mean, feel free to jump in, but I think that when we use the word empowered, it was kind of like to be proud of our heritage and our culture and like the things that we do. Because majority of the time, like we'll try to explain like little things that we do within like our holidays or different things that like we go throughout the year. And there's like little weird things that honestly don't really make sense, but like that we do and we understand why we do them. But to somebody else, you'll be like, yeah, why do you do that?
Yeah.
So it was kind of a way to empower and like be super proud of like our identities.
Yeah. And I think also because we're such a small number, when we come together, it is very empowering and you realize, oh, okay, there's other people who are also, you know, like me, kind of.
You're really not alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I think I surprised you a bit with that question, but you managed well, and I love the answer.
That's okay.
So, you know, let's go.
We love surprises.
I like it. Great. Okay, so now tell me, so far, of course, you've organized quite a few events, and what do you think was the most impactful one?
Ooh.
I think I would say the first event we did on campus. We invited a Jewish Argentinian artist named Alex Was. And he's quite big on Instagram. Like there's a lot of like in the Jewish art world. And he does like kind of pop art with like Jewish symbols and like kind of showing, fighting like stereotypes about Jewish people through his art. And so we invited him on campus and we had like, I think 30 something people show up, which again, for a small community is a lot. And we weren't expecting it. We were like, oh, we need to.
And we had a wait list as well.
Yeah,
like,
we had
that
a
was
wait
like capacity.
list, and we felt so bad because we just didn't know what to expect. And then we were like, oh no, we need to cut it. But yeah, so we had almost all new faces come to the event, and after the event everybody just came to us and they were like, it was so the event was that we made collages using kind of similar to his artwork with the newspapers,
like
and
different textiles and like different images. It was like color and it was beautiful.
Yeah, exactly. And people just came up to us and they were like, it's amazing to do something and to like with the community on campus and to talk about, you know, Judaism and the culture and even speaking Hebrew on campus. They were like, I didn't think that this would ever happen. So it was really heartwarming to hear that people really enjoyed the event.
Yeah, 100%. And like big shout out to Alex, but also like the fact that these spaces are super important to have like being, and like to the fact that we made it was something that I feel like not only brought a lot of people together, but like the fact that they were able to come together and then stay in like this kind of realm was super, super special. And I feel like even to this day, we get a lot of people that come up to us and say, hey, like I was actually at that event, or like, oh, I wasn't able to come, but it looked amazing. And we even had other universities like around the Netherlands do something with Alex Was as well, which was incredible. So yeah, it started out as like an idea to kind of like bring everybody together, but it became so much more. And yeah, I think
that for us was kind of like the starting point. Like since then we've really been growing quite fast.
Yeah. That was like our, like, you know, when like a video on TikTok goes viral?
Yeah.
That was like us.
Our viral moment.
Our viral moment was Alex Was.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds great. So yeah, maybe let's talk about students right now. So students who participate in your events, are they mostly of Jewish heritage, or, you know, you've also noticed other students of other backgrounds coming to your events? You know, what's maybe the student demographic on your events?
Yeah. I mean, we've actually had a really big range of people, not only in the Jewish community, but also outside. Like within the Jewish community, there's like a huge spectrum based off of like either more secular side, more religious side, and we really cater to everybody. Again, like we're super inclusive to whoever wants to join us. We have some people that are in the process of conversion. We have some people who aren't Jewish at all, but really like find it super interesting and like understand the culture and to understand like all of the history like surrounding our community.
Yeah, or the holidays. We do a
Yeah.
lot of challah bake, so it's just the kind of bread that we make every week before the Sabbath. And I've had even friends from my course who aren't Jewish that come and they make the challah with us, and they are just super interested. And so it makes me really happy when we have people like our allies kind of come and join our events.
No, very true. And also
Yeah.
like a lot of things that we do has a lot of symbolism behind it. So like in regards to, like the challah, like not to get like all spiritual, but like to explain it like super basically, it's like two loaves of bread that we eat on like on a Friday night to like welcome our time of rest. And they have like a whole bunch of symbolism behind it, and it's super cool that other people that aren't in the community are interested in knowing like what it means and how it works and like why it's super special to us. And also it tastes pretty good, not gonna lie.
Like a brioche.
Yeah.
Yeah, the taste is, after all, the most important also, I believe. No, but even I joined your very last guest lecture with Alex
Hearn, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And, well, I do also remember how one lady was, asking question after the lecture, and she was actually saying that, oh yeah, I'm just visiting, Amsterdam from the US. I came here for like a week or so, and I only saw you, talking here at VuJu, and I decided to come to bring my husband and to join for this event.
Yeah.
So that was also, like...
We have a lot of people from also different universities, because there isn't another Jewish student association in Amsterdam.
That's associated to university.
Yeah,
Like, there's only us.
Yeah,
which
it's
is super
just
special.
us. We're the first in Amsterdam. There are in other Dutch cities. So people come from all different universities and also abroad. It's we also get a lot of messages on Instagram asking if we're doing events for a specific holiday, because people are coming on exchange or they're doing they're here for a few months. So it's been really nice to see how widespread we are.
I've never heard somebody like plan their trip around a VuJu event, but I could see maybe it's possible. Maybe.
I mean, the metaphor that you used to describe like the TikTok video going viral,
Yeah.
maybe this is the correct one actually. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah, so you a bit answered my question, but I wanted to also ask you, do you think there's anything specific that makes you stand out of the crowd from other student associations in Amsterdam or in the Netherlands?
I would say so. I would think like it's the family atmosphere. Zoe and I were actually talking about it earlier today.
Yeah.
How it doesn't even feel like it's like, yes, we're running in like an event for people. Like 100% we are, and we take the responsibility super seriously. But also like it's the fact that like we know that people need it, and like it's like a home away from home kind of deal.
Yeah, exactly.
It's people that come because like they want the familiarity. They want this kind of like warm, fuzzy feeling to connect with other people in a way that like your identity is just kind of a given in this space. And it's super beautiful.
Yeah, I think that Jewish people in general, we have a very, like you said, like it's a big family. Like everybody, doesn't matter like your walk of life. Like once you meet another Jewish person, it's an instant connection.
Yeah.
And honestly, for me, like organizing events with VuJu and stuff is almost just like an excuse to just hang out with my friends. So, and it's just like in a more professional setting, or I don't know.
We like to call it productive procrastination.
I wanted to use the word procrastination, but I was like, should I?
We love. It's okay.
Yeah. No, so
Okay.
it's been really fun. And yeah, like she said, just to bring up space that, everyone just feels at home, because there's a lot of international students especially, but we also have a lot of Dutch Jews that come, and, it's nice for them to connect with.
Super nice.
Yeah, the international world.
All right, we're gonna change maybe a tone slightly, because I also wanted to ask you whether you faced any critic towards your associations, whether on social media or in real life, any situations as such.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. That comes with the territory, to be honest. Like whenever you try to do something more positive, there is always negativity kind of associated to it.
Yeah, but we haven't let it stop us so far.
I think it's kind of fueled us more than anything.
Exactly. It just inspires us to do more events and to put ourselves out there more. And just kind of, again, makes us, like, reminds us how important it is to create this safe space. Yeah, no, we've had some, I mean, I think the initial announcement of the association in the Advalvas, the student magazine. Yeah, it was defaced, saying, a
whole bunch of really not nice things.
Exactly.
And we kind of took that as, okay, this proves that, like, we need to be here. This proves that, like, there is a space that needs to be created for Jewish students and to feel safe on campus. So yeah. Yeah,
and actually I know a few people that were like, yeah, that's actually how I heard about you guys.
Yeah.
From the,
Yeah, which is, like, again, which is something that we say all the time, which is, like, out of all of this darkness came light, and, like, that light was VuJu. So
and I mean, we get the occasional Instagram DM or comment saying, all sorts of things. Just the basic anti-Semitic kind of rhetoric.
Very true.
But yeah, it's been okay for the most part. Like, physically, we haven't had anything. And when we host events on campus, the security is very helpful.
Yeah,
and they take it very seriously. So they've been super supportive. So we're not worried.
Yeah. As long as, it doesn't stop you guys, I mean, it's the most important. All right, but also, the security, because when I also joined, the guest lecture organized by you guys, I've noticed, of course, the security and, like, leaving the bags in another room. Did it happen after any specific incident of, let's say, anti-Semitic comments or...
See,
no,
at the VuJu campus specifically, thank goodness.
At our event?
At our event, no.
Yeah.
Like, nothing has happened at our event because of all the precautionary measures that we take. That has been guided by the campus security. But also the fact that we need these kinds of things is kind of, like, very telling of the kind of things that Jewish students face on campus. I mean, you would also know better than we would. You've probably been here longer, that there's no other organization that would need security, that would require security, or that, like, the security would be worried about there being something.
It's not something that we necessarily asked for either. It was just kind of a given from their side, like, okay, if you want to do an event on campus, like, we will provide you security. And I think as growing up in the Jewish community, we're
you're known. Like,
we just always know, like, okay, if there is an event, there's security. I mean, even going to the synagogue, you have security outside. It's just been always like that. So
it's been beefed up.
I think that because of everything happening in the world, that it's definitely increased and they're more nervous about it. But thankfully we haven't had anything happen. So,
and we hope to continue that way.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. So talking about, continuation, any major plans for the future, or not even major, but, like, do you have any plans, ambitions for VuJu, something coming soon, super exciting that you want to share?
Yes.
I know that, some maybe events might remain secrets, still, but whatever you can share.
You want a VuJu exclusive.
Maybe.
Because, like, we do our like, the thing that we started with were our challah events, which has become, like, our classic, like, VuJu challah event. That we do pretty regularly, like once a month, once every 2 months.
Exactly.
Like, it depends on availability and spaces and things like that. But that's usually what happens. And then, like, we also have exciting events that are coming up.
We're trying to do more events on campus because we think it's, especially after the Alex Waz event and the guest lecture, it was really nice to have it happen here. And, I think also if we have events on campus, more people are also happy to come. So we want to do kind of events with also people from the outside, like, not necessarily just Jewish people, just also people who are curious to learn about our community, because they might not have met a Jew before. And we're more like with,
Yeah, and we're super, like, down to, like, people always say that, like, they don't want to ask questions because, like, they think it's a dumb question or whatever. And I'm going to be like, or your professor's going to say to you in your lecture, which is, like, there are no dumb questions. Like, the majority of the things, like, we might not even know. And it's quite interesting to be like, oh, like, we do this. What do you guys do? Like, how are we similar? How are we different? Because you'll find, like, the person sitting next to you in your lecture hall is really similar to you. If you just open your mouth and speak to them.
Like just bringing people together from different backgrounds.
Yes, 100%.
And having events with different people, but then also just more events here on campus to show people like you can be Jewish on campus, and you know, you don't have to be afraid of anti-Semitism, and like as long as we're together, we can go through everything. That's how our people have always been. So
from strength to strength.
Yeah,
but also like we actually spoke about how we want to do different collaborations with other associations at the VuJu. So if anybody's listening,
feel free to reach
out. We would love to meet you and talk to you and do things together.
All right, sounds great. So, you know, just continuing to promote Jewish culture and to bring students together.
Exactly.
All right, that's great.
Can we plug our Instagram real quick?
Of course, of course.
You want to plug
What's your Instagram? Do you remember?
Yes, VuJu Amsterdam.
Yes,
okay.
on Instagram.
Great. VuJu Amsterdam. People, please remember. Go and check out.
That's VuJu. No.
AMS. All right, last question. If you had to pick one song that would describe your organization, what would it be?
So there's one Hebrew song, and it's basically the whole song. It's very repetitive and viral on TikTok and annoying, but the whole song is just saying everything is just gonna get even more better and even more better and even more better.
Okay,
which I think is a really good like way to describe VuJu as well. Like like we're all getting we're always getting better all of the time.
Sounds like Hakuna Matata kind of. I mean, that's amazing. You know, it was a hit for like, you know, a banger for like 10 years.
There you go. If it worked for Lion King, it works
exactly,
for us.
You know. This is the spirit we need. All right, girls, it was amazing talking to you. I hope the best for you on a personal level and on your organization level, of course. Excited to see more of VuJu events coming soon. And
excited to see you there too.
Yes, of course. Expect me there with the, you know, amazing food also.
Yes,
of course. But yes, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you again.
Of course, it was lovely talking, and have a lovely day.
VuJu Campus Radio. Learn, live, listen. VuJu Campus Radio.